Hey guys, it's Moonlight Butterfly Miku back again, and today I'm just doing a short vid on my full rhythm game collection, because as you know, rhythm games are my top genre. I love rhythm games. I can't get enough. Every time I'm looking for new ones. So, I'm just going through my quick collection, and I have a lot from my Vita side, which is here, and my DS. I only have 2 for the DS, as you can see, but still. My collection is pretty big. So, starting off the list. Project Diva F. I actually went through this game in my Vita collection because I did a video on my full PS Vita collection, and I have quite a few games. But today I'm just going through my rhythm games. So Project Diva F. This is a Japanese import only. So if you want to get it, this is the only way you can actually play it. Unless, I think you can download it in English, but I bought the import because, hey, you don't really need to read a lot of Japanese, just play the game. So, fun game, great songs. It's great. Especially if you're a Hatsune Miku fan. You will love it. Also got Project Diva F second. Love it as well. The game is wonderful. I love the songs. I think this one had my favorite collection of songs out of the Vita version. So, yeah. Then we have Project Diva X, which I honestly can say was okay. It wasn't as good as the first 2. It was okay. Primarily saying that because, it was too repetitive. Like, literally, you just had to keep going around, getting the crystals, blah, 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 playing the same. And then, the biggest gripe I have with this game is that there were only 30 songs. 30 songs. Usually, Project Diva games have 40. About 40 songs. And that's decent. But 30, and then you had to keep playing the same ones over and over again, which is why I said this one didn't hold up as well, yeah. I don't know what to say about this. I mean, like, it's just, like I said, I love Miku, but this one failed miserably in comparison to its predecessors. Put it that way. So, yeah. One of my favorites, another Vocaloid. You probably haven't heard of her, but she is a Vocaloid. Her name is IA, and this is her game, IA VT Colorful. And when it says colorful, it is colorful. The graphics are wonderful. It's beautiful. Her music's great, too. I love her music, but the rhythm game is a little bit different. Like, the timing and all that stuff still matters, but it's just the way the notes flow that's a little different. It takes a little getting used to. But it's a fun game. It's a great game. I recommend that you pick it up if you're a fan of it, and it's also a Japanese import only. So, but it's a pretty good price. It's about 40-something. Yeah, about 40-ish, 40-something. 49, I think, or about 50. Yeah, but it's a great game. It's a really great game. I'm so glad I picked this up. Because IA is so pretty. Isn't she pretty? She's beautiful. What I'm hoping is that her and Miku make a crossover game. Now, that would be really freaking cool. With, like, all the Vocaloids and, I have so many ideas. I just want that to happen so bad. That'd be great. But, yeah, great game. I highly recommend it. Next up on the list is Taiko no Tatsujin V version. Now, I'm sure you guys, if you're a fan of rhythm games, and if you were lucky enough to play the arcade version, you have. With the drums, I've never got to play with the drums, so this is the closest I can get. Not a bad game. It's actually very fun. The music is very, very versatile. It's from different categories. Anime music, game music, J-pop, so many different things. Classical music, things like that. It's like, the variety never ends. And in this one, it actually has Project Diva songs in it because it did a little crossover with the Vocaloid, so it's really cool. And it also has a Donder Quest mode, like a story mode kind of thing, where you go through and fight villains with Don-chan, this little cutie here. Yeah, so it's a pretty fun game. Also a Japanese import. Notice I have a lot of imports because most of these do not become localized in the West, unfortunately, so you have no choice but to play it in the Japanese import. But it's still fun, regardless. It's a lot of fun, and I highly do recommend it if you have a Vita, so pick this up. Get it from Amazon, get it from someplace. I got this. As a matter of fact, I got this and VT Colorful from Video Games New York. They have tons of Japanese imports, so pick it up when you can. Alright. Next game, Persona 4, Dancing All Night. Now, this is a fun game. If you're a fan of the Persona series, you'll love this. Pretty much a rhythm game. Has a story mode. You time the notes and everything. It's really engaging. I like it, and it's nice to see all of the Persona 4 characters coming together, all dancing like it's a disco and stuff. It's really fun. I love it. I really enjoyed it. The only thing is I don't have the all night difficulty, and all night is pretty much the hardest difficulty. I don't have that. I just can't. I can't do it. I mean, I'm very, very good at rhythm games, but even me, I have my limits. So, yeah. But it's a fun game. I enjoy it very much. So, if you're a fan of Persona and rhythm games, pick this up as soon as you can. The next game I have is yet another Japanese import. It's called Bakumatsu Rock Ultra Soul. Now, this game, it has a story mode, but it's pretty short. It's a good game. You see, like, it's a rock. This one is, okay, it's a little bit different from the others because the rest of them are like J-pop, you know, idols and all that stuff. This is actually rock music. So it's pretty different, and I like it. I like that they changed the genre up a bit, that it's not your typical, you know, idol, you know, thing. Because usually when you think of rhythm games, the first thing you usually think of is Miku or anything like that, or like, you know, J-pop kind of thing. But this actually has rock music, and it was a lot of fun to play through. Actually, I haven't even finished playing through all the songs. I need to get back to it, and maybe I'll do some YouTube video play of that. Maybe. We'll see. But it's a good game. If you're interested, I recommend you pick this up too. Alright, overflowing here. Sorry about that, guys. The next game I just recently picked up is Super Beat Sonic. Now, this game takes a lot of practice. I watched gameplay on it, and it really does take a lot of practice because this uses all the buttons, pretty much. All the buttons and the rear pad on your PS Vita, so it takes a lot of practice, as you can see. See, it looks something like that, if you can actually see it. You have two bars on the side, and then you press, like, you know, the directional buttons on one side, the face buttons on the other, you know, and you try to, you know, keep up with the beat. And this one has different playstyles, 4-track, 6-track. It gets more and more difficult, but it's a pretty cool game. Very colorful as well. They also have this for the PS4, just recently came out. So if you're interested, go and buy it. It should be really fun, but it does take a lot of practice. So don't expect to be good at it as soon as you turn it on, unless you're really like a veteran of rhythm games. Even me, I guess you could say I'm somewhat of a veteran, but even me, like I said, I have my limits on certain rhythm games. I can't go no higher than that. But hey, practice makes perfect. So, like I said, if you're interested, pick this up. It's great. And the last one from my Vita side is Demo. Now, I'm sure a lot of you have heard of Demo. Demo is actually an app game on the Android. Well, since I have Android, yes, on Android. And it's a piano-based rhythm game. Just like we had Bakumatsu Rock Soul is a guitar, like, rock-based game. This is a piano game, and it's really, really, really beautiful. I mean, the music is fantastic. It's gorgeous. But the only gripe I have with this, and as you can see, it's in the Japanese import, it's called Demo The Last Recital. But the only gripe I really have with this game is that you have to keep repetitively playing all the songs, and it only seems to have like 2 full collections of songs there. So I haven't really played that much with this game, but it's still good. That's not to say the music is beautiful. You'll love it if you like piano, you know, piano-based music, classical music and stuff like that. So you can give it a shot. Like I said, no, I'm not gonna knock it. It has a beautiful story mode too. Pretty sad, but nice as well. So if you like piano games, I suggest you come and pick this up. It's a wonderful game. Or play the app version to get you started and see how it is. It's great. So yeah. Alright, so we're done with the Vita. Next up for the 3DS. Of course, I have to have Project Mirror IDX. You already know how great this game is. It's also a Hatsune Miku game, only in chibi form. So it's a lot cuter, and it's so much fun to play through. You know, seeing all of them, and the songs are great. The songs are a decent collection. You can play mini games. You can dress Miku up. You can feed her, give her snacks, give her money, and all kinds of fun stuff. And customize her house or a little pad thing that she lives in. But It's fun. I really did enjoy this game. I could play this game over and over and over again. It's that fun. And it's great for beginners, for people who's not really, you know, into Miku or like just getting into the franchise. I suggest you start with this because this is the closest to a beginner game you're ever going to get. This game is really not that hard in terms of difficulty to me. But to get used to the, you know, the way the whole Miku games Project Diva works, you want to start, I suggest you start with this and then work your way up to, you know, Project Diva F and Future Tone and all that stuff, because those are higher difficulty than this. This to me was a breeze to get through, except for certain songs, especially on hard, like the skeleton, or forgive me if I'm butchering it because I don't know all the names, especially the Skeleton Orchestra song, Taiko knows something, or Rira something, the Skeleton song, you'll see it. That song is fucking hard. So is Matryoshika and Invisible. Those are the hardest songs you're going to come across in this game. But the rest of them, they're great. They're fun. It's simple. And you can play in 2 modes. You don't just have to play with the buttons. You can play in tap mode too with the stylus. So it'll make it a little easier. Depending on how you like to play, you can play either both or just stick with one. It's fun. So pick this up as well if you're a fan. Pick it up. It's fun. And the last one from my DS collection is actually, it was a rare find that I found at Book Off. It's called Gabrielle's Ghostly Groove. Now, this has a story mode, and it's pretty cute. And the way the rhythm game works is a lot different from anything you may have come across. But this was a really, really rare find. I don't know if they have it on Amazon or anything like that. You can check. But it was a rare find and a treasure for me. So I'm glad I found it. Because you know me. I try any rhythm game because I am a huge fan of them. So, yeah. And that's about it for my DS and my my Vita. On my PS4, I have I also have Project Diva X for the PS4 and Future Tone. And on my phone, I have Citus, Musync, and I think O2 Jam U, which are also rhythm games. So I have rhythm games all on pretty much all platforms. That's how much I love them. But yeah, I just wanted to do this video to show you my collection and my love of rhythm games, because rhythm games really, I'm a big fan of music, so rhythm games are the best to me. So, I'm going to end it here. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be doing more vids and gameplays of these rhythm games as soon as I can. And I'm going to cut it here. Thanks so much, you guys. Until then, this is Moonlight Butterfly Miku saying bye, guys.